because we are live.
Oh, good evening. I'd like you to welcome my cousin Claire Petulengro with us, and also the glamorous Lara Wells, all the way from Scotland, to help us tonight with spiritual messages.
Hello, guys.
Would you like to speak to someone? Like to say hello, Claire?
Yeah, hello, guys. How are you tonight? I am Claire Petulengro. That's right. I have my cousin Lee Petulengro and the Queen of Magic and Manifestation, Lara Wells. Hi, Lara.
Good evening, both of you. And how are you both this evening? Are you good? Are you amazing?
I'm very well, thank you. I'm back in Brentwood tomorrow working.
Oh, are you? Have you got
in Brentwood? Oh, yeah, a lot of clients booking in Essex tomorrow.
You're going to have to dress posh for
oh, no, they like me like this in Essex.
No, they don't. They want you to dress up more.
I know, I'll have to.
So Lara, how's your day been?
Well, it's been hectic. Family day, it has been non-stop, let me tell you. But Lee would know all about that, and you would as well, wouldn't you? Yeah, I've got 5 children. Lee, how many have you got?
I've got 8 children and 3 grandchildren.
You've got 8. Yep. I've got 5 and 3. I've got 3 grandchildren as well. And Claire, you're the baby, aren't you?
Raised 6 and had 4, so I'm running behind, aren't I, really? I have to have lots of grandchildren.
You're going to have...
Lovely.
The grandchildren are the best part, aren't they, Lee?
Give them back, can't you? So it's easier.
Yeah, absolutely, guys. I've got the biggest mouth of all 3 of us, and I'm keeping very tight-lipped tonight. But you can comment and ask these guys about the virtual theatre show that we're planning. What are we allowed to say about it, Lee?
Well, it'll be very interesting. We've got a lot of things to tell people, go very deep into their personal life, about their sex life, and what's happening at the present moment, outcome situations. Very interesting readings. We're going to go astrology and numerology and tarot together.
Wow.
Exciting times.
And what are you going to leak about our show as well, Lara?
I'm not sure leak is the word to describe.
Listen, let me take you back to something comfortable. Look, hold on for a moment. This is my new tree, guys, okay? Because apparently on Facebook, you see that tree there? Apparently when you're on Facebook, you're not allowed to say certain words because it cuts our followers down and where our lives go to. So if you like what we do, could you also do this and then that one and that one on all of our pages, please, and spread the word so that you can all see us on our lives if you can. That was my phone going, guys. Do you know who was phoning me? It was my friend Mark James in Thailand. And I did a live today, and my friend was playing. He's a singer in Koh Samui. And we stayed on air for like 2 hours and 20 minutes, hearing all the songs that he was doing. So he's just agreed as well to come on to some lives for us. He does Frank Sinatra, Johnny Cash, Bob Dylan, Bruce Springsteen. Really good. If you get a chance, then have a look back to that. But we're going to do some readings tonight then, guys. What do you think? What are we going to talk about? What kind of readings do we want to do?
I don't know. What do you reckon?
What are you going to do? No, well, you are shattered from last night. Tell everyone what happened to you last night.
I'm going to get over this is your life. Right? I'm telling you. Oh, my God. It was amazing. What can I say? I have shown my children the videos, right? You know, I was worried about leaving my scrapbook about the stuff that I'd done over in America, right? But I needn't have bothered because I had some amazing videos. Claire put on, I don't know if you saw it last night, Lee, but she let me think she was interviewing me and we were having like a glass of something. Yeah, for Lengro. I was on the cover of her Lengro magazine, so of course I'm just
beautiful.
Yeah. And it turns out that we got videos from people that I'd worked, I'd worked with them and, read for them and transformed their life in some way. And so within the first video, Lee, she brought me to tears. So she did.
Yeah, I've often used to years, haven't I, Lee?
Yeah, definitely. So, Laura, about Scotland, do you any druids in Scotland or any pagan witches in Scotland? What's the sort of magic you use in Scotland?
Well, I think probably we do have druids, right? We have several stone circles. In fact, I inadvertently moved to one of the 12 apostle stone circles that they were done by the druids there. In fact, there's a circle of 10 stones, and there's another 2 in a different field. So when you see them, from an aerial view, they do something. They're beautiful stone circle several times, communicate with the stone because they've got great energy. You put your hand on them and that you can hear them talking.
Ah, brilliant. We have a lot in Wales. You don't have a lot of Druids. You have most of witches in Wales. You know.
Yeah.
Because in Wales they've got lots of covens.
I'm a bit partial to the odd bit of magic and crafting myself.
Brilliant. So, what do you reckon is your strongest form of magic? Would you say then?
Say that again.
What would you reckon is the strongest form of magic? What would you say is the strongest form?
Good question. That's a tough one.
It would be paganism. I know there's variations of it throughout the world, but paganism is the earliest form of Christianity as well, right? And I think that a lot of the other types of magic, I've got to say the Argentinian magic's very powerful.
Yeah.
Well, you spent time in Cuba as well, Lee, didn't you? Look, we've been shared in Ontario, Canada, guys. Hi to Ontario, Canada. Tell us about Cuba and about the things that you learned there.
Yeah, it's very similar to voodoo, because what you do, you learn to work with the Loa, how to approach the Loa, how to petition them to bring your changes and your desired results through doing offerings to them. You still like to make a pact with them, but you've got to keep to your agreement, otherwise you'll be punished. It's very, but very much into a lot of spiritual baths, a lot of I said in English, a lot of herbs to heal people. A lot of herbal remedies, a lot of spiritual baths of prosperity, baths for luck, baths of fertility, baths of self-confidence, you know. And the baths are always taken usually for 9 days.
Sounds fantastic.
It's really good.
I think what's happened now, and we're going to start
do the same thing. Born again Christians do the same thing with anyone here.
So what
Good. And I was just going to say, guys, that I think that, you know, coming from a Romany Gypsy family, Lee's a great example of the fact that you never stop growing. And so even for Lee, he's taken what we were raised with and he's learned some Cuban arts and things like that. And I want to encourage all you guys out there tonight to find another level. And so what we are doing and what you'll see posts for later is we're going to do a live virtual theatre show. And it's coming your way, guys, on August the 15th on a Saturday night. And it's for those who are serious about the art of divination. If you really want to delve deeper into your past, present, and future, then join the three of us. But tonight, they're going to get some taste readings, aren't they, guys? That's what we seem to call it. Because you can't really talk about the crux of the personal life. Crux, I said, Lee, crux. You know, the core of the matter. Lee's got single girls as well. Comment away. And if you want to read
I'm going from olive to red.
Do you know, loads of people thought we were married. I said, I've got far better taste than that. Seriously.
Listen, tell her, Laura, she's too old for me.
Oh my God.
He gets less Yorkshire pudding the next time I do a Sunday. We really
So Samantha, what kind of age bracket, Lee, are we talking about here? We're not talking like, you know, early 20s, are we?
What?
Early 20s, mid 20s. When you said that she was too old for you, what age range are you going for? For the women out there, obviously, right? You know, they're going to
be late 30s, early 40s, isn't it?
Let's set Lee up. I love that. Girls, who would like to date Lee? Let's get, because I have to cook a lot of those.
Please don't show me up. Please don't.
Food in my food. Celia, let me know. He's a lush, says Josh. Oh, thank you very much. He must get it from me, Joyce, honestly. But look, I'm just going to dive in, guys. Is that all right? Because this lady, can I ask you something? Am I shouting? Because Rich said I shout because my volume's very loud to hear you guys. Do I need to talk a bit quieter?
No, I think
fine.
Yeah.
Liars. All right. I'm going to try. Lara, you did tell me to find a younger man. We'll come back to you. Okay, look through the comments, guys. And forgiveness. Look, I haven't even got a thing to go on today.
Was it? Who said that?
I'm concentrating on you two. Hold on. I'm working. Okay. So
you know Lorna Black, Lee. You know Lorna Black.
Do I know Lorna Black, do I?
You don't know Lorna Black. Wait a minute. Have I got the wrong Lorna?
Well, I'm going to carry on while you two discuss Lorna's. Because
you know Lorna Black.
Yeah?
Yeah, I
Lorna
think he's
Black.
read for her before because she come. Yeah, he's read for her before. I'm sure he has.
Well, you can have Lorna Black in a minute. I'm going for Jan Oakes. Jan Oakes, I need to get to you because you've got a really lucky sign in your cards. Path of Fortune, which when we see in a natal chart is always a good sign anyway, good luck sign. For you, it's a home. It's your base, my darling, and your base has been rocked. With the Four of Swords, you're feeling on your own in your own home, even if you have people around you. So this suggests that you're like the loner in the crowd. Darling, there's a lot of spiritual work that you need to do in yourself. And it's funny that earlier tonight we talked about religion with Lee and Lara, because it's almost like you're looking for your own spiritual path as well. So a lot of work to be done. Jan, open your arms to the world. Your future is waiting. And you, my darling, are kind, clever, and brave. Get a ticket for the show. Let's go deeper. Right, guys, should we do more? One each? Let's have a look. Yeah. No, go back to Lorna Black. Tell me about Lorna Black, and let's set Lee up as well. Come on.
I can't find Lorna Black on my thing.
Lorna Black, could you comment again, please, my darling? Oh, look, hold on. We've got a date for you up here. Let's have a look. I love this. This is like my 10-year-old self having fun.
Poor Lee. Look.
Oh, I can't. There's so many messages coming through again, guys. It's going crazy on the numbers. It really is. Keep commenting. The more you comment, the more we'll see. What it says in the tree, please do that to all our pages. And if you are streaming on one of our pages, next time go to all three, please. How you follow us is how you see us, and set your phone to notifications to be notified when we all go live. Hello, Cardiff. How are you? There's just too many things coming down, guys, isn't there?
Andrea, Joyce Bruce, Jean Fox, Dominic Lydon is on as well tonight. Hi, Dominique. Jan Oakes as well, of course, Kate McFarland. It's good to see you all on here tonight. Right, so here's how it's going to work. All right, now we don't want to mention the S word, right, but just send it out, send the stream out to all your friends. Like and follow, and on Claire's page. And
Lorna's Black.
Am I black?
Yeah, Lorna Black, yeah. Hi, Lorna. Pay me for a second now. See the card say for Lorna.
I'm surprised you get any sense out of me and Lara after our late night last night.
Basically, the first card you got is the card of God. It's a card of love, triumph, and success coming into your life now as well. Can you understand me? Yes. The cards also show that you need to focus upon your desires and what you feel is right for you. Okay? You've got to become a bit more selfish and put your own self first and stand in your own power more as well. Right? And stop from looking back. You've also got a gentleman in the world of spirit that's passed over who feels very strong for you and got a strong message for you. So you either contact myself or buy a ticket for our main show so we can give a mediumship reading for you. Speak to you soon. Bless you, darling.
Lovely. I think if we get through lots and do short readings,
yeah.
One of the things that you find out if you come to a virtual as well is that we can go that deeper, because when you buy a ticket for things, the same with the members club and the members clubs that Lara and Lee are going to be having soon this year, you find it's a community where you don't get people who are not like-minded. You get the support, the growth. Right, guys?
Yes, and no negative people allowed. No negativity.
Absolutely not.
Won't be tolerated.
No, it's not. I know. It's good to see. I think there's some people that are a Facebook user but haven't liked or followed the pages. So if you do that, we can see your comments much better as well, so we can. Righty-ho. Stephanie Swan, I think I'm coming to you. I can feel it. Here we go. Well, look at the two cards we've got here. Opposition. All right. So we've got the node, we've got stress, we've got opposition here, but we've also got the star. So, Stephanie, it's time to make your wish. Right? Don't just sit back and just think it's all going to just fall into place. Yeah, there's an element of that, but you're also in charge of you as well. You also are this magical crafting being as well. And now's the time to get her out, make that wish, all right? Send it out to the universe, because we know it's going to come true, don't we? We've got love very much round the corner here, but girl, you need to be in the right place for this. You need to get into alignment, mind, spirit, and body. Lots of love, sweetheart. Take care, and thank you so much for popping on tonight.
Oh, I like it this way. This is good fun, isn't it, guys? Okay, have a look. Pick somebody. Give me your star signs, guys, so we can look at the stars as well. I'm having a look here. Let's have a look. Let's go on to Dawn Rose. Of course, you can have a reading. Let me pick a card for you. Oh, I meant to tell you, Lee, the new Romany tarot cards arrived that you got from me. Thank you,
beautiful.
Babe.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Can we have a look?
Yeah, I'll go get them in a minute. Absolutely. So the Tower card, obviously, you feel, Dawn Rose, that events are still affecting you in your life. But what does the Tower card really mean? The Tower card is often about events that have already happened and that are behind you. Now, I know that we worry about 95% of the things we worry about don't actually ever happen. But for you, this is about things that have already happened on. And I think it's affected your finances. Now, there's a need for you to replenish your own finances. And this card represents October. So do nothing with money until October, apart from save it and sit on it, my darling, because things you'll want to do, and you've got Gemini on the card, which is ruled by Mercury, you're going to want to move on with your life from October. And I can't wait to see what those changes are for you as well. Right, let me go on the tech side now. Oh, look, I had a reading with Lee. Let's have a look. He was amazing. He said someone was suffering with their eyes vision, and I found out it was my mum. We get that, guys, don't we? We feel in the body part people are ill, and it's very hard to describe how we do it. But, you know, it often helps people, isn't it? It really does.
Yeah.
And you're such a sunshine as well, says Stephanie Swan to you, Lara.
Thank you, Stephanie. Lots of love.
Oh, I think Lara's frozen.
No, I'm here.
Oh.
I was waiting. He was going to read. I thought he was picking somebody to read for them there.
My mind
Bear with me for a second now. We should. Let's go with Diana Jacobs.
We've got there, look. We've got Betty's birthday, though.
Oh, right. All right, Betty's. What's that? But Leo, too. That's my brother.
Would you like me to leave Betty up, babe?
Yeah, we'll do Betty because it's her birthday, yeah? And she's doing like my brother, right?
Yeah.
Right. The first cards for Becky shows that she must become more of an independent thinker. She must analyze things, speak her mind, and say exactly what she means. Mentally, she's got to become a lot more creative, right? A lot more strong-minded. She's got to speak her mind, say what she means, do exactly what she says. Because it shows for her. Can you understand me? Yes? It also shows loyalty is very, very important to her as well. Yeah, she likes people in her life that she feels she can trust and that she's loyal to her friends. It also shows she forgives too easily as well. But surely if you forgive, you don't forget. Be mindful of that.
Lovely, love that. And I just thought I'd bring up a question that's been asked here about astrology. Is Mars going to be more make us more fiery as it is in Aries? It depends what sign you are as to how you react. But remember that Mars is not just about being angry. Mars is a planet of change and unpredictability. And sometimes feeling anger is not about lashing out. Sometimes that anger can be about putting it into something constructive, so making a change that wouldn't have previously been possible. So like lots of you are commenting, every negative has a positive as well. And Lee, Cindy Smith likes your accent.
Oh, thank you.
You got a girl either side. Look, this is quite nice tonight, isn't it?
I know, yeah.
Sorry, a woman. I'm all woman.
A rose between a thorn between two roses.
Between two phones, yeah.
Don't get me.
No.
And Betty, look, happy birthday from Sharon Stewart and from all of us here as well.
Oh,
nice.
Birthday. Aries would love a reading, not Sarah Lewis, but Aries would.
Right.
Is that you?
I think we've got Patricia as well. Would we like to do Patricia? Poor Patricia, it's the anniversary of the loss of someone who was close to her.
Laura?
Am I going? Am I?
It's your turn now, yeah?
Oh, I thought, Claire, have you read for somebody, have you?
Yes, you have, yeah?
No, yeah, I just did, yeah, but I don't mind going again. I'll go again.
Oh, right, sorry, I didn't even think of that because it was somebody that I was going to go to in there, so I wasn't thinking. Put Patricia off for a minute. I'm going to go to somebody else and I'll come back to Patricia.
I'm going to answer a question from Carol. My date of birth is the 30th of the 10th, 71. So if Lee's told anyone that I'm older than that, he's lying, okay? But yeah, I'm the day before Halloween. So I always have a Halloween party, but that's probably why I like getting dressed up as well. We've got somebody here who had a reading from Lee at Alexandra Palace in London 2 years ago. What was it like working at Alexandra Palace, Lee?
Oh, it's really, really good. I love the building. I love the energy there as well.
Do you know what? Go on.
I got to be fit, and the show is really good. It's back to back with your clients. There's also a massive yoga festival there too. And what I like, they also do Sahaja yoga there, because I like Sahaja yoga. Because Sahaja is spontaneous connection with the divine, and they teach that there as well. So it's a really nice, they've got nice food there, nice vegan food. It's a lovely weekend.
Yep. And what will happen if people want to go to these kind of events now? What happens in terms of the safety measures that are put in place?
As far as I know, they've all been cancelled next year.
Wow.
All the events have been cancelled next year, as far as I know.
Because, of course, I'm launching my tarot cards in Marbella in October. And we're still waiting. That still seems to be going ahead. So we'll keep everyone posted as well, won't they?
They've had another virus out in Spain again, haven't they? So hopefully by October it'll be gone and cleared up. Hopefully.
Dee's son's birthday is the same as mine. Lovely fella, your son then.
Very good. Of course. They had to give Halloween a break. That's what they did, right? There were too many Halloween.
Yeah.
Carol Talon I was going to go to, and she asked what your date of birth was. Weird.
Yeah, I like that. I really like that.
Carol, I was coming to you anyway when I saw your name sort of go up there. I think things have been a bit tough for you, Carol. All right, and I feel that you're trying to re-navigate your way, through some stormy waters, things here. But it's not a case of life shifting for you. It's a case of you shift your mind, and your reality will change, right? I feel that we're up-leveling or upgrading the kind of thing that you actually do, and I feel that you're really, really good with people, but out with the old, in with the new, ready for a new chapter to start in your life, all right? I feel that you don't need to go searching, right? I feel that love, all right, is going to come to you. But also when it comes to other people, we don't need to, I feel like, again, girl, you need to learn to love you, right? And you be that nucleus of the vortex of the people coming to you. All right, sweetheart. Now I'm going to go to Patricia. Patricia, there's actually two people with you. I've got a male and a female. I've got a mum and I've got somebody that I feel that is your dad coming in as well, because I feel somebody tapping me on the shoulder here, right? A bit like he's trying to clear his throat. He's trying to get a kind of, well, maybe one of us to stop talking long enough, maybe to actually say something to begin with. And I need to tell you, Patricia, that it's about having patience, right? Maybe it wasn't notorious for having patience, but he tried. He definitely tried. And he's also saying that things have been a bit all over the place lately. And I feel that your heart has been aching a little bit in order with maybe lacking the direction, lacking the substance, lacking that meaning in your own life. All right, Patricia? The meaning you will find along the way, but I want to tell you to get up and keep moving anyway. Just keep moving. Keep going forward, and you'll magnetize in that which you need. What?
No, Z just put Lee as a cutie pie, so I was kissing against the screen.
Ah, right, okay. Well, you give Lee a kiss, right? You just turn to the side and you just give him a kiss, couldn't you? Just there for Z. There you go. Lee could put his cheek up like that with it.
You know what? Can I pick Lee a card or Lance? Should we pick one each? Who do Lee? Should I go first?
Go on, do one.
I'm gonna go for Lee for Z then. Let's have a look. Guys, I've had a long week, so if I'm not on full power, I do apologize. I've also been doing my voiceovers. You know when you can phone up and hear your week ahead and hear more of my droning voice. But Lara's got me down to doing one audio a day, but I still have the husky voice from doing it. So let's have a little look. Z, you dog. Let's have a little look. What I see for you, no, I'm serious. Z has been in a place for so long where you didn't know how to get out of it. You were imprisoned in your own house through memories and events that were going on outside of the house. And at the moment, you're going through a transformation, Z. And I think that recent travel you've done has made you realize how big the world is. It also shows that the relationship that you're in has evolved in so many different ways. And obviously, when you're in a relationship, it takes a while to get to know about each other. And even if you've been together a while, it can take events to reveal personality traits or boundary lines. And I think you're reaching new heights here where things are about to get exciting. And I say you dog because what you're doing takes the courage of an animal that is ignited by adventure to do what I think you'll do this year. So there seem to be some moves, not that you're giving up your house, but almost like you're taking on another property. But I can't go any deeper with 2 cards, but Z, I think you know what I'm talking about. Okay, right. Let's go back to my technical work.
Should we Catherine Kelly?
Let me find Catherine. Catherine, can you comment again, please? And put your star sign if you can, guys. You know we love a star sign. Come on, Catherine Kelly. I know Catherine Kelly, so let's have a look. We know that name, don't we, Lara? She's a regular follower, Lee, and I'm sure that she's
nice.
On your page now. Really supportive, amazing on the lives. Let's have a look. Just waiting, Catherine. But if you want to go straight into Catherine Kelly, we'd like to know your star sign as well. Let's have a look. Where are you, Catherine? New comments coming. Let's have a look. Catherine Kelly, just give us your star sign and I'll find it and stick it up for Lee. And then let's have a look. There we are. Hello, Catherine Kelly. Oh, no, that was the wrong one.
That's it. That's it. Right. The first card, Catherine Kelly, is a card of depression, it's anxiety, and a card of mental health. I feel this card represents your daughter who's got a lot of mental health issues and causes you a lot of pain, a lot of suffering as well. Right? Because all you want to be towards your daughter is be a friend towards or someone you can confide into as well. You also got to be careful because you're a medium yourself. You don't take off people's negative energy and protect yourself. You need to kind of a full reading, I think, Catherine, so we can go deeper.
That's the thing, isn't it, guys? In the surface sometimes. And that's why, hopefully, guys, the daily horoscopes, they're up on Facebook. And we'll try and share them to your page as well, Lee.
Oh, yeah.
You want, but, you know, guys, always hop between our pages because there's always a daily forecast. We've got Petulengro magazine to read as well. I'm looking forward to your clubs, guys, to your private members clubs. Do you know, I actually think that my club is a real club. I go in the club. So to me, it's like the Cotton Club, Lee. And like normally we send each other songs before we go on air. So tonight the club was full of Dean Martin. I had
beautiful.
Dean Martin singing to me before I went on.
Absolutely beautiful.
Let us know where you are in the world, guys, and what you're doing as well. We want to learn more about you and build a community with you, with all of us.
Right, Lara, it's your turn now.
It's me again. I was just trying to make sure it was playing because it wasn't. The video wasn't playing on my page. It was something was going wrong, but it seems to be okay now.
Is it okay?
Scotland.
Yeah, it's because I'm in Scotland. That's what it is.
It's the club.
Let's have a look and see what's going on here. Is everybody spreading amongst you?
Samantha Earl's got the watermelons out. Look.
Catherine has a comment here. Catherine's comment. Thank you, Lee. You were right. Was Catherine? Thank you, Lee. You were right. Why, God bless you. I shall see you real soon. I look forward to it, Catherine.
Lovely.
Right, Katrina Edwards.
Katrina Edwards, I'm looking for you. Let's have a look.
Yeah, I don't know how far up or down the page I am. I think quite a wee bit.
It's just so many comments, guys. When us three are on together, it really does. I mean, I'm like, taking the internet, but the comments are hard to keep up with, I tell you.
Yeah.
Can you see
Katrina Edwards, this is for you. So it is, well, okay, so we're burning stuff down, darling. All right. I feel that you've got to burn part of your life down. Don't be afraid to let it go, right? The whole thought of it, the feeling of it beforehand may make you balk up about what you're doing it, but enough going along in the path of just doing the same thing day in and day out. It's a sign of madness, isn't it, when you're expecting a different result? So here, there's a busyness, right? Again, we've got the star card as well. So it's about making a wish, right? Making a wish. And if you're wishing and you align your mind, spirit, and body, your wish will be granted. All right. No more sitting wishing that any wishes would come true. Now The cosmos is about to make them true for you. All right. So get your shit in line. That's what I'm trying to say here, right? You're just putting a brave face on a bit of a downtrodden situation, or perhaps you're feeling downtrodden here. So it's time to focus on you. It's time to understand that good things also happen for you. And I'm going to wish you good luck, lots of love, and thank you very much for coming on the page.
Exactly. Now, let me ask you, Lara, what else can we tell people about the club? We know the date is the club. Sorry. What else can we tell people about our virtual theatre night on Saturday, August the 15th?
We are looking for, see, guys, we never get to see your face in this, right? We could invite you on, right? But you see, the thing about doing one of these events is we get to see you, right? And unlike a normal theatre, where usually, right, if you're used to doing a theatre, Lee and Claire, normally you can't really see beyond the first row, really. It's all dark, you know, at the back. So we're actually going to get to see you, right? And you don't even need to leave the comfort of your own home, right? We're going to have music. We're going to have fun. We're going to have laughter. We're going to do a little bit of mysticism, right? Lee might even get the odd voodoo doll out, right? Okay, we have scary dolls as well. I'm sure I could talk Betsy into coming on and see what she's got to say as well. Okay,
Brilliant.
Right? So we've got a host of stuff. This is not your normal run-of-the-mill, let's sit in the audience and hope we get a message type of show. This is something way deeper than that.
Absolutely, absolutely. And the other thing I want to say as well is when we've done these live theatre shows before, we've done them with Scrappy, haven't we? But I tend to play that when one of us is talking, I go through the pictures of the people on Zoom when they're live, and I study and I look and I pick people, so I'm planning. So because you're all on Zoom and we can see your faces, it's a totally different experience, guys. But it's also the first time that we've done this together. So tickets are going to go, and you are going to pay for, you know, those that get chosen a deeper reading. And there's no favoritism. You know, you don't have to be somebody that's been a VIP. There is discount for people that are in the club. But at the end of the day, this is your chance to see all three of us. And we'll be doing some readings that are one-on-one. And sometimes you'll get two-on-one. And sometimes if we feel it's necessary, all three of us are going to grab you, tackle your problems. But one thing you can be certain of is at a live theatre show, you're going to come out with a work in progress done. Don't you think, guys?
Absolutely. We might have to visit the osteopath after that, but it's all is good. Yeah,
There is a lovely lady that I brought up, and the reason I brought her up is her name is Karen Doody, but she says she lives in Brighton. So I thought she'd be a nice one for me to pick for you, because you come down to Brighton.
Yeah. What star sign is Karen Doody?
I'm going to have a look. Karen, please comment what star sign you are for Lee. And also, can I just say let's have a look. Andrea, you said that you wish that you lived in the UK. You can live anywhere in the world. All of our followers are in Australia. They're in Dubai. They're in America. All of our virtual theatre shows you can come to. You watch them from the comfort of your own home. That's the beauty of it. The virtual theatre bit, so I can get really dressed up and Lara and I can get our crown jewels on. Isn't that right? Karen Doody, I'm looking. Here we go. She's a Taurus, Lee.
Oh, Taurus. Okay.
Gemma Campbell is in Dumfries. Look, that's just not far from me.
Well,
That's
she
where
what you had here. She got a very positive card. There's a card of happiness, there's a card of success, and also spiritual success as well. Can you understand me? It also shows that you can be quite money-minded at the moment as well, and that security you're searching for is both financial and also emotionally as well. Can you understand me? It also reveals she doesn't like unpredictable people either. Can you understand me? She'd be very good, I feel, at working as a holistic healer or the caring profession or any of the arts. I'd love to do a chart, I would, to see where Mercury's in.
Oh, got to play with flowers though. That's the problem. When we were kids and we used to do charts, and I'm bringing up this question actually so I can do a clever presenter's link to this question. You tend to play with charts until you find what you want to. It's like going through the woods. Don't you think, Lara? We've said as well. It's like going through the wardrobe at Narnia. You can go this way. And sometimes when you guys ask us a question, like you're commenting now, tell me about love. Will this work? That's not the next thing always in the path in front of you, is it? And that's why we need a psychic and you have a deeper reading. Go on, what you say?
It's kind of part of the journey. like a lot of people make things they're asking for destinations, right? As if that's the be all and end all, that their life will only be good if the love of their life is there, or if this happens, or if that happens. But it's not. It's just another stop at the station, isn't it, guys?
It's just a step, yeah, just another lesson.
Which brings me to this question. We did try and clear this up. Both Lee, Lara, and I all put big posts up when it came out in the news. So you guys have heard about the 13th sign and that we've all changed star signs and we now need to be the next sign along. It's not true at all. So Lucy Taylor, you said that you're an Aries and you're not changing with the new system. There is no new system, my darling. So there are actually 88 constellations in the zodiac, guys, and that's called NASA astrology. It's NASA astronomy, okay? So it's NASA's zodiac astronomy. Astronomy and astrology used to be the same thing. In the late 1800s, they separated. And astrology, we use Western astrology, the tropical zodiac. So we only use 12 signs. We wouldn't use a 13th. If we used 88, then that would in fact be astronomy, not astrology. So the way we draw a chart, we do it from the seasons. We put Aries on the ecliptic. It starts with the spring equinox. You are all the star sign that you were already. So don't try and be somebody else. Deal with who you are and come to us to let us help you. My rant's over now.
It feels that was some rant. You feel like, because if you're a Scorpio, right, that's like somebody saying suddenly you're a Libra. Well, I was a Scorpio, you know.
Yeah. And Stuart Kelly, like you say, that comes out every year. I was doing radio interviews on that in 2016. But I think Andrea's saying that the fact that NASA are trying to say astronomy and astrology are the same thing is that NASA isn't full of that. But in actual fact, the people that are astronomers who don't like us astrologers put that out. But it comes back on them as well. So hopefully, Lucy, you said that's cleared up for you. But anytime, guys, I can always back the side for astrology, you know, absolutely. From Blackpool, look. A joint reading for yourself. You want that, sir? A joint reading. Do you know what you should have done? A synastry chart, looking at the compatibility, but also, you know, a lot of my Iranian clients, they have charts done before they get married, and they almost have with me a form of marriage counselling. I know you guys have done that for people as well before, to iron out the problems before they walk down the aisle. I think that's really a good idea, don't you?
Well, absolutely. In the church, right, you have to go for lessons before you, is it Roman Catholic, you have to go for lessons, you know, like before you get married. So basically you're counseled, right, in a lot of these problems. So if you can get it in religion, you can get it in astrology. Now, come on.
Absolutely. Should we answer this question, guys? I'm in Brighton. It's been raining all day, but I can't hear a thunderstorm. Lee, any thunder where you are?
I can't no thunder, no. I'm in the Jewish temple. And I can't hear no thunderstorms.
What about you, Lara, up in Scotland? Any thunder in Scotland?
It's looking thundery out there. It's been raining non-stop for days, although it did clear up. It's humid as well, so we need a thunderstorm, right, to break it. We need it. Okay, there's Lance. Like, yeah, life is definitely a journey. We could pit stops, but the journey continues. There we go.
Do you know what? I should give Lance a reading because I owe Lance. Last night when I did a This Is Your Life at This Moment for Lara Wells, Lance did the most emotional tribute, amazing, that I've ever seen. It made me, and it set you off, didn't it, at the beginning of the show?
Downhill from then on, yeah, that was it. I don't think I had a dry eye at all for the whole hour. I was playing the videos for my children today.
See, this is the thing, guys, isn't it? When you do a reading and you see cards that tell you more than you should perhaps say on air. So, Lara, you know Lance better than I do. How honest can I be with the cards that I've drawn here?
Just say it as it is. He would appreciate that. He's a Sagittarian.
Well, a love affair and infidelity ruined this man's life, and it made him a weaker person. So he's been questioning who he is as a man. His trust issues are not sure, but for him, infidelity can come in many forms. And I feel for you that you've been broken down, Lance, in so many ways. And although you're rebuilding yourself, newsflash, guys. Sorry, I'm just going to hold up.
Spain is of the Go to Spain, you get quarantined.
Okay, if you're going to Spain on holiday, guys, which has just come from Sky News, if you travel to Spain, when you come back, you now legally have to isolate for 2 weeks.
And Spain's off the clear list.
And Spain is off the clear list. So can we not travel to Spain anymore?
At the moment, no.
Right, so at the moment...
Well, anybody going there now will have to quarantine, but it's
Okay.
off the list for traveling.
So guys, if you're watching on here tonight and you're traveling to Spain in the next few days, do check. And if you have to come back and you have work to go to, you need to let them know that you will have to isolate for 2 weeks. Richard's just got that. Well, I feel like a Sky News presenter now. I like that.
Oh, you look like one.
Hold on. I need to find my glasses. There they are. Actually, I've been dying to wear these all night. Then I can finish this reading. Okay, so Lance, for you, your journey has only just begun. And I think for you, you've got to stop looking to other people to find out who you are, because it's clear to me that you're an original. So what you need help in is not looking at others' paths, but standing alone and finding out who you are. So I think that Lance will become a mentor of his own through other mentors that he finds. And in a way, it's almost like he's got to go and be trained by others. Now, did you not do some training with Lance, Lara?
Yeah, I did a little bit of training with Lance, and he's been, I think, doing the non-carb thing for 30 days and training and stuff. He's manoeuvring himself out of there, and I'm kind of mentoring him in the background.
I think you might be mentoring him a lot more over the next few weeks. So this card's for you as well, Lara. Clear your diary. Lance needs some Lara time. He'll be booking dear.
Get off your ass, for Christ's sake. Right? Just get on and do it. That's really what I want to say. Just get on and do it. Enough talking, enough thinking. Because you know what Sagittarians like? They love to process deeply. Right? But there comes a point, and please forgive me for saying this, there comes a point where less thinking is more action. Silence. That was my outburst for tonight.
Is that your rant? Oh,
that's no. He's such a talented guy.
Yeah, he really is. And he seems so spiritual, but he seems to be finding his place. Finding your own spirituality and finding your own journey. Everyone is such a unique individual case, isn't it?
Of course they are, right? And it takes something, but I think that as a society, we've become too overindulgent, right? About how we feel about stuff all the time. When in actual fact that, you know what, guys, in the big scheme of things, it's just a pile of shit. Honestly, it is a pile of shit. It is just smoke and mirrors, right? At the end of the day.
Tell us how you really feel.
Really? You want more from me? It is, but really, we've become a self-indulgent society, you know, where we have to really like analyze everything and super analyze it, and then we've got to analyze it before we actually come to a conclusion. We've got to analyze it again. Intuition doesn't work like that. Intuition works on instinct, and it doesn't need no analyzing. It's already got this. So same time next week, guys.
What do you think about this? Oh, look. Yes, I love you all. Still loves us, look. Thank you for getting straight. Absolutely lovely. Isn't Lance single too? We could do like a dating thing, couldn't we? Good, Lara.
Virtual dating. Stuart, they're all love Lara straight talking.
Karen Doody loves straight talking. On a travel note then, because obviously we're all going to do work in Spain at some course in this year, all three of us. What are your thoughts with the pandemic now? We should talk about this really. I mean, it's very prominent, isn't it? I mean, so you got quarantine when you come back.
Why are you going away? Why are you going away?
I thought you meant me. No.
So there's the thing. What the fuck are you doing going to Spain? We're in a pandemic. We're just coming out of a pandemic. If what stay out of a pandemic, stay home, right? We've got a gorgeous country here that we've got loads of places to see. Christ, I've not even been across the border to Carlisle. Never mind fly over to Spain. There we go.
Got an I'm a Sagittarian. Hello, darling. You joined the club tonight. Welcome to the club. I'll come back and welcome you later. Do I have anything for you? I think you should set up a dating matchmaking service.
Oh.
Let me pick you, my darling. Let's have a look. Okay, let's have a little look. For you emotionally, every day has been hard work getting through the days. But do you know what? Look behind you because you did it. And I think for you, you're showing every day that you're doing work on yourself that's really important. What's dragging you back is that somebody who's no longer in your life is still mentally in your head. You haven't removed them. However you do that is up to you. But do it within the next 3 weeks, because the card shows if you don't, you'll lose out on things that you work really hard towards. I think it's hard, isn't it, when people can still have a mental effect on us of knowing how to make that separation.
You just read those cards there, like we were talking about the Spain thing, about losing out after we've worked really hard, right, for the reward, right? And in a quick fix society, right, we've been used to getting the rewards like up front first, haven't we? And so
Yeah.
I think I love those cards, Claire, is what I'm trying to say.
Good. Thank you very much. I love you.
I love you too.
I do. Me and Lara are really loved up at the moment because I just love her. We've all three of us have got so many exciting projects, and I'm trying not to talk because I don't want to give any secrets away. But people were asking the date. Harpreet asks for the date. It is Saturday, the 15th of August. So make sure that when the post goes up, you get your tickets before they sell out, guys.
Absolutely. Right. Let's do a little. We have. How many tickets are we going to have? Do you know? It's not that many.
Don't ask me questions I don't know. Well, I'll have to get back to you on that, Miss Moneypenny, because yeah. Please sit up. Talk to me.
Hello. Right. I was enjoying listening to both of you talk then. Very interesting. Very interesting, honestly.
Me and Lara are going to be really quiet now. You talk.
Come on, girls. We haven't got long left now. How long have we got left on?
It's all for you. Go, babe.
We've got around 2 seconds. I think we've got another 11 minutes left. Right. Who should I go to? Right. Can I go to Sarah Purchison, please?
Let me find. I'm so sorry to put these on again. Once you put them on,
she needs to put us. She's a Gemini.
Okay. I'm just looking for her name.
Yeah. Could you comment again for me?
What was her first name, darling?
It was Sarah.
Okay. I'm coming for you, Sarah.
Yeah.
I've got the box on and everything.
Right there. I can't find it. Sarah, no.
Is it Sarah? I've got this.
Sarah Perch, that's the one.
Yeah, but
the star sign, is she?
Please comment your star sign, darling. Yes, you're here, but what star sign is?
What's a star sign?
Glasses. We're waiting for the star sign. Gemini, you were right.
Gemini, right. It shows in her personal life it's time for change and for new beginning. Can you understand me? It also shows that she's going to end of one chapter of life and she's going to start a new chapter of life as well. She's going to learn to cut cords with ex-boyfriends and ex-partners and things that no longer serve her. Right? It also shows where love's concerned, you'll keep an open mind because a soulmate differs from the usual types and expectations. Right? It shows she's quite proud, she's quite independent. She's not no kind of underhandedness, I feel. She's very passionate, but she can be very manipulative, but also very determined and very much a perfectionist. She's very strong-minded. She doesn't compromise very easily as well. She's a bit self-centered, but she's not a thoughtless or a selfish person.
Lovely.
Hope you enjoyed your wishes, Sarah. Hope it's helped you.
So what are your plans for the week and where are you both going to be?
Well, I'm in Essex tomorrow, back in Cardiff. I'm most of them back in Cardiff, and I think a lot around Bristol as well. I've been on the phone. I've been on the phone most of the morning. I've had lots of clients from Australia and from Greece today as well, from Rhodes as well. I love Rhodes.
Very nice. We don't know how it's at the moment, do we? How is it?
Well, they all seem to be quite coping all right, to be honest with you. But I find the Greek are quite spiritual. They're quite psychic. They all do the coffee readings and things, you know. So I love the Greek readers.
Claire and Lara, is that we're on fire?
Hello, Lee, hang in there, brother. Claire and Lara, is that on fire?
Probably asking where you were.
Should we get Lawrence? Should we get Lawrence a reading for a minute? Let's go back to Lawrence for a second.
Where in Essex are you going to be, Harpreet?
Brentwood tomorrow.
In Brentwood.
Yeah,
okay. Well, can I jump in and just do Harpreet, because Harpreet also gave me a video last night. Harpreet works at a bank. Is that all right, Lara? Can I grab Harpreet?
Yeah.
Because Harpreet works in a bank, and she actually gave up her time yesterday to do a video for you.
Thank you so much.
And back. And when somebody pays something forward, then I really feel like I need to give it back. And Harpreet, you've been through so much, darling. Let's see what waits around the corner for you. Okay, so we've got the sun card. Everything about the sun card will fill you with solar energy, but it's been so long coming that I don't think you realize that the good times are already here to be grabbed. So life will have got easier for you. There's also the opportunity for you to take more control of both your work and your home life. So I'm wondering, Harpreet, whether there's going to be measures put in place where either you don't work so hard or you feel more comfortable at work. But obviously with a Fool card, which I've drawn for you, as well as a Sun card, it's the beginning of an adventure, new things, but also remember that the Fool card is full of love, just like you are with your family, but they don't always sense danger in the situations they're going towards. So this card suggests that you need to start using all of your senses, Harpreet. And if you can draw on all your senses, you'll know the right things to do, especially in the next 7 days. Where's Lara gone?
I'm here. I'm here. Hello.
What was that?
I was getting a heal.
Oh, well done. Good.
My gorgeous magic wand pen that you gave me.
Do I need to send you?
I got one as well. She gave me the same one, Lara, as well.
You got the purple. You're giving up both the same pen.
She with the same pen as well. I found this one. She said, I found this one. She said, you can have the chocolate, she said.
I think they're
from the Works. I think they're from the Works bookshop, if I'm honest.
Yeah, but they're £3 each. That's love. They are. That's a lot of money. And do you know the reason I use those pens as well? Is because I'm a dreadful chewer of lids. And so with those pens, I can't chew them. And also, when we all have them, every time you use them, shows the love. It spreads the love, doesn't it?
You could not one of these, love. You better watch if you fall over.
With that, that could be a weapon as well, actually. So clever.
I know, you thought of everything, haven't you? My God.
What does the pink pen look?
Right, Amy Lacey, I'm coming to you. Oh, she's got a pink one. Wow. I've got some gold ones and a silver one and my one purple one.
I got a brown one.
You've got a brown one?
Somebody's asking this, and I think they have good reason.
What is the topic of your conversation?
Did Leslie rock a Wafferty about covers?
Oh, like.
Sure, I'm just asking him if he's talking dirty, and I'm hopefully he's going to assure me that he wasn't.
Yeah.
Right then, moving on swiftly. Right, Amy. Wow, we've picked some great cards here. So we've got the Magician, who's the right guy for you, not just any guy, but the right guy. All right. A soul-mate connection, possibly even a twin flame, actually, according to these cards. And we have a Scorpio, which is October, November time coming up. So if you're feeling that things are getting a bit weird where you're concerned, if you're feeling that your love life's gone a bit weird, the energy around you is weird, you're having weird dreams, you're getting weird feelings, like going on round about you, that your vibration goes high at different times of different days, and you're not really sure why, that you're getting woken up in the night time and you feel like you're moving towards something, then it looks like that this could be the reason why, Amy. All right. Soulmate twin flame connection. And that's really designed. I mean, if you want to get into the soulmate thing, when we talk about the soulmate thing, there was like 133,000 souls created at the beginning of time. Anyway, they were huge and they were split, right? And they were sent off towards Earth. That's really basically what it is. But you know, due to one thing and another, certain parts of the souls get held back, other parts came. It's not unusual for age differences for these people, and throughout lots of past lives until just now, basically you are literally like magnetism, supposed to vibrate towards the actual other part of you energetically. Now, this is not an easy connection, Amy, let me know, but it can be very worthwhile and rewarding, all right? So I think what I want to say is there's lots of inner work to be done here, Amy, and that's already been happening already. Okay? Everybody's gone speechless now, isn't it? It seems to have turned into one of these nights, you know, where it's like stuff.
No, I'm just really glad that the talk's not dirty anymore, but Pat Taylor's got a rose-coloured one.
Oh, she's got a rose-coloured one. Oh, did I have a rose? Hang on. So we've got a silver one. Right?
Nice.
We've got, yeah. And we've got the rose gold. Is that the kind you've got?
Me? I have many.
No, Lee, is that the colour you've got?
He's got a purple one.
I got a pit one.
I thought you said you had a brown one.
I have, yeah, it's not brown now.
What colour is it?
That wasn't brown.
Samuel, bring back the watermelon as soon as you can. Okay.
Oh. Right.
If nobody's a dickhead and the gin, where the gear is rocking, Dawdy. Honestly, I said for every other Roman he's hear how he's talking, it really is. So what are we up to next? And when she's gone now, have you offended her lately again? Oh, she's back.
She's back.
I could get mine, but I'd make you jealous. I have so many.
Oh, go
nice.
on, come on, show everybody your sticks.
When are we going on again? Hold on. Let's have a little yellow.
Oh, you've got a blue one. I like the blue ones. They're nice.
But I give them to friends, you see. They're good luck.
Yeah.
And I did. Did you see the board that I had made? Let me show you the board.
Is that a rainbow one?
I have a made. What colour do you want? We're going off on a tangent now. Look what I have made. Yes?
And there's someone left a comment here. Ole Cooney or something? Ole Cooney or something?
Katrina Jane Edwards, what kind of reading do you want? Do you have any specific questions? Sending positive energy to you if you need healing. It's a lady saying that she does readings as well.
Oh, right.
Someone put up an advert basically on our page.
Yeah.
That's okay. I'm sure that you're very talented, Ola, and your message is there if she wants to read it. But look at this. One of my amazing Lengro family members, Jackie Tyler, she had this made for me. It's Mealy.
It's beautiful.
Oh.
That's really nice.
Wow.
Lee, act like you really love it.
No, it's nice. It's lovely.
Holler, Rooney or Cooney or whatever your name is, get off the page and stop pitching to all the people on here. She's naming them and sending them to you.
We're gonna let's get off.
We'll have to block you if you don't stop.
Block user. We've had to block her.
Right, thank you.
Okay, I'm sorry about that, but we're here to do a lot of work. And one thing is, guys, that going to see a psychic, it's like going to see. Well, you wouldn't go and see a doctor that wasn't sort of recommended or had patients. And us guys from our track record. What do you have to say about that, Lee?
It's nasty. We're helping people here for giving free readings, trying to support people and share their spiritual gifts. And you got someone that just took them for money.
Yeah.
They did my page on Facebook as well. So someone went on my group. I put big ads on my group sheet as well. And my group, so I do free readings on anyway. And I stay in contact with my friends and some of my closest clients. And so she put ads on my page to her.
Is that
This is a really important point, guys. John Spratt has had his account cloned. If you get a message from Lee Petulengro that you do not recognize, but it looks like him, be very careful. Make sure you message Lee directly. I was also cloned, and I've also had my bank accounts cloned. It's very easy with us because there's so many pictures of us on the internet. We put that name right up there as well, didn't we?
Yeah.
Oh, well. But we can't endorse people that we don't really know, can we? But guys, our time is up, and my Richard has a very hot bath waiting for me upstairs, and I have a tracksuit to climb into. But I did enjoy getting glammed up just for you guys, and I hope that you enjoy. Claire Thomas said you're very honest. Oh, guys, I'm going to let you say goodnight, and I'm going to rest my voice. Thank you for everything, guys, and over to you two.
Good night. God bless. Goodbye, Laura. Bye, Claire. Speak to you tomorrow. Bye,
when are we on again, guys? And when is this show?
The 15th of August.
15.
And listen, it's not good to inbox me for tickets. Inbox Claire directly for tickets.
what we're going to do is we're going to set it up with Julia, who's my website designer, because we're going to a secure site, guys, so nobody can get your payment details. We're using professional companies. So we'll put the post up. Julia's buzzing me now to go and get the post up. There will be tickets available. If they don't go up tonight, they'll be up first thing in the morning. I do advise you get yours early. They'll be worth every penny. 3 for the price of 1, really, guys, isn't it? But we're not cheap.
No.
There's nothing cheap about us. There's nothing cheap about you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Bye, guys. Let's see. We'll be back.
Take care. God bless. Bye.
Bye, guys. Bye. Let me just put this off.